Hey guys, here with Tracy Ruiz from World 11 Games. We still don't have a new name for the channel, but we're working on it. Still waiting for some great suggestions from you guys. Okay, so today we got some exciting news. So hopefully you guys were lucky enough to grab some of the extras from the Grotto Treasures release of their Bambi vintage print. And they did actually have a few of the Peter Pan vintage print. So hopefully you guys were lucky enough to grab a few of those. And then of course you guys know that today at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time they released their Mandalorian Star Wars vintage print. I did get two because I'm hoping for good placement, but also because, you know, you never know, somebody might have missed out, and you hit me up in the comments if you didn't get one, and hey, there you go. So yeah, hopefully everybody was able to, you know, get online and get theirs before it sold out. So really excited. That was today with Grotto Treasures. So we have some exciting stuff. I have oh, my new phone cases that I ordered. I was going to show you guys. Disney, of course, Minnie Mouse, and some of the new Star Wars Pops and Pop Pins that came in from Funkofair, and then of course Grail Mail, oh yes, I am excited to show you those. Remember the new figures I was telling you about, the Doorables that I had ordered because I wanted to make keychains with them. And of course, I'm also thinking about carrying them in my store because they're Disney, and I had never seen them before, and I couldn't believe it. But I had seen, I think it was a video I had watched with one of my kids, and there were these kids, I think it was like an SML, you know, those ones where they're talking really soft like this, and they were playing with these cute little Disney figures, and I thought, oh, those are actually really cute. I liked the eyes, and I was like, I bet those would make, you know, great bag charms. So I have some of those for you guys to see today. So let's get started. First, we're going to see my new phone cases. And, you know, I have the iPhone, I think it's the 10 or the X or something like that. I do want to get a 12, but we'll see. So I needed a new case because for the first time ever, I broke my phone. That never happened. And I was like, well, I'm going to get a new case anyway because it's just an excuse. So I picked two cases. I wanted to see which one I liked the best. It's my first try with like a character case. I've always gone with like those Defender cases. So here we go. This is my first case. So this one I think has like the least amount of protection of the two cases I picked out. But I picked it because it has this pop sockety thing on it. But as you can see, I'm not impressed with the pop sockety thing. Maybe I'm just not putting it on correctly. I'm going to watch a video and see if maybe I'm just not doing it right. Because I've seen other people with this case and they are not having this issue. So it must be operator error on my part. But I do love the case itself. But like I said, it's just a very simple case, so I mean, it's the least amount of protection. But I do love it. It is very cute. And then this one I haven't opened yet, so I'm gonna open it for you guys. But this one, it's more, it actually has like a strap and everything. So, but it's more bendable, but it actually grips the case, the phone better. And it looks like a camera. And again, it has this strap so you can actually kind of carry it almost like a crossbody. So, and that's this one. And I got both of these for, I think $15 or less on Amazon. So, and I have already had this one on my phone. And so far so good. I mean, the buttons are very responsive, so I'm not dissatisfied at all, but I don't know how safe it is, like if I were to drop it yet, and I don't want to drop it because I just got my phone fixed. So but I do think that this probably has more shock reduction, so I'm gonna put this one on next, and we'll just kind of see how that goes. So there we are, my 2 Disney cases. And then next we are going to do the Funko Pops. So the first one we have, and you know I like to open them because they're going on a bag, so it does not matter. The wrapping is inconsequential. So this is Darth Vader. You know what's going on the all over print bag that we saw in the last video. So, and I love it. Of course, he has a lightsaber, so that is cool. I think my only suggestion would have been whoever made the pop maybe should watch the movies and get the lightsaber a little more accurate. But other than that, love the pop. There's a new Vader pop coming out. I wish they had made that one a pop keychain too, because I mean it's really cool. So you'll see that one when it comes in, because I'll obviously do it in the video. So and you guys know that I take the keychain portion off and toss it, because I just attach these as is, like this, with a little lobster clamp onto my bags. So that is Vader. And then we just throw all this into the trash can. Moving on. So next is going to be C-3PO. And it's funny because I am always getting onto my husband. Because he'll call him C-3PO. And he loves Star Wars as much as I do. I don't know why he calls him that, but I'm like, you mean C-3PO, babe? Yeah, I know. So, and I actually, I love this one. So I have 2 actually, because I already have one on my bag I'm going to show you in a little bit. And again, I'm removing the keychain portion because I won't use it. So there you go. See, isn't he awesome? He has a silver leg. So I think that's because if you remember in one of the movies, he gets taken up. Actually, he gets taken apart a lot. If you watch the movies, I swear, poor C-3PO, he just gets constantly taken apart. But if you remember the desert people, they take him apart and he's like a mess. He ends up, being, put back together. And so I think that that's what it is. He's got one of the other robot's legs. So I think that's why he's like that. So that is C-3PO. And then we have R2-D2. Oh, man, getting all the plastic off. And R2-D2 is my favorite droid. I think he's most people's favorite droid. I think that when they made Star Wars and then they were making the continuation, they thought BB-8 was going to be as big as R2-D2. And he did get pretty big, but just never as big. I don't think that anyone could ever replace R2-D2. I mean, he's an icon. So there he is. Snap, snap. And then we have Master Yoda. And it's good that we now know that Grogu is Grogu and not Baby Yoda, even though I think in so many things they're still labeling him as Baby Yoda. And, even though they are of the same species, but they are not the same person. So, Grogu is Grogu and Yoda is Yoda. So there he is. Looking all old and wrinkly. There we go. See, I love these things. They just make it easy for me to personalize my bags. And then I just like them in general. Because I've told you before, I either like the really tiny pops or the giant pops. The ones in between, they're cool to look at, but I think they take up so much space and then just collect dust, and then most people don't actually play with them. These for me are functional, and then with the larger pops, I feel that the decoration is a lot easier. Plus, I've seen people make tables out of them and stuff, so I think they're much cooler. Okay, so this is Moff Gideon. And here he is with the dark saber. There we go. And then we have Luke Skywalker. If you guys watched the new Mandalorian and you saw that last final episode for the season finale, did you guys like their representation of Luke, you know, with the computer? Did you like that? What did you think about that? And how do you feel about how that's going to kind of mess with the timeline for all my Star Wars fans out there? Now, how do you like that little mess they're going to have to clean up with the Star Wars timeline? Just a little bit messy there. But as you can see, this actually looks really cool, except for his eyes kind of make him look high. That's all. But the lightsaber's cool. Yeah, he does. He had, like, the way his eyes, and they're so far apart, he looks like they're all blown because he's like, oh, I'm high. And then we have IG-11, which, if you remember, he was the assassin droid from the Mandalorian. I have so much trash on my desk right now. I mean, that's kind of the downside to unwrapping these things, is all the trash that it makes on your desk. I mean, I'm glad I've got the trash can underneath it, because, yeah. So, see, and they did a lot of detail on him. So, I mean, he looks really cool. They did a very, very good job. And it's not just like a mass paint job where they just sprayed him with one color. They went through all that effort to create all the little details on him. So, I mean, this is definitely a very good representation of IG-11. And then last but not least is the Mandalorian himself. And we can't see which Beskar he's wearing. I actually hope that they make a lot of the little keychains of the Mandalorian and all of his different Beskar, because I like to see him in the different transitions of his Beskar, you know, because there was several, and I think that kind of, it helps to tell the story, because, you know, he had to go through different, you know, stages and different, well, fights to get each one of those Beskar. I mean, because you have to earn it as a Mandalorian. It's not just, you don't buy it, you know, it's not given to you. He had to earn it. So, it means something to his people. There you go. See, it's pretty cool. Although, I will say this, the helmet by the body comparison is so big. But there you go. Let me see. Oh, no jetpack, though. I would have liked to have seen the jetpack. That would have been neat if they made him with his jetpack. But I don't think it's because it doesn't match this particular Beskar. So, like I said, I'd like to have seen all the Beskars. So, again, so we would have seen his jetpack as well. So, those are all of the pop keychains that we have received so far. Because you guys saw the other 3 in the last video while I ditch all this trash. And then we will move on to, we have some pop pins that came. Not all of them, of course, you know, they don't all come at once. Okay, so we have Boba Fett. There we go. I really like Boba Fett. He looks cool. He's shooting up. See, he's wearing the rocket pack. And then C-3PO. Which I think actually looks pretty awesome. This one would have looked cool if it had had a chase that was like glittery, you know, or even translucent and glittery. That would have been really cool. So, C-3PO. So, that's our pops. And so, now I'm going to show you the Doorables that I had mentioned. So, they are really tiny by comparison. So, if you look at, this is adorable. See? And then this is a pop keychain. See the size difference? Literally, the Doorables are half the size of a pop keychain. So that's why I thought, you know, especially if I like decided to make them into like earrings, because I won't lie, earlier today, I took a Stormtrooper and I put him on an earring. I just wanted to see if it would look ridiculous, because I do have like a couple of Star Wars outfits, and I thought, oh, it would be cool if I had like some Stormtrooper earrings. And they're a little big. They're not heavy. They're just size-wise, just a little big. So I'm really hoping that in the future, since Disney does produce these, that maybe they will do a Star Wars adorable so that I could make some earrings out of them, because that would be perfect. Because, yeah, the stormtroopers were pretty big. I looked a little silly. But so, see, this is Daisy. She's, get it, adorable. I think that's what they were going for when they were like, adorables. Well, that plus, these things, they come in like little packages, like mystery packages, but they also come in like a box with like literally a door. So, I mean, I think that's the other adorables. So I have Daisy, then there's Forky, Minnie, Mickey. I did get a Gaston who is missing an eyeball. Luckily, I got another Gaston that's not missing an eyeball. Where is he? He's here somewhere. And then there's Jafar, which is perfect because I have a Jafar backpack, and now I'm going to have a Jafar keychain. And then, oh, look, it's Flounder. And then we have our little Disney princesses. See, they're perfect. The only thing I'm worried about is just, you know, when I'm drilling into their little heads, hopefully we don't have any issues. You know, it's not going to damage it. And but I think that everything should be okay. I mean, the plastic is about the same as the pop keychains, maybe a little softer. Ursula. So there are like 25 of them here, and it was, you know, I got them in a lot off of Mercari, because I don't want a mystery. I wanted to know what I got. I was looking for specific ones. Like I needed a Lion King, you know, so I have Simba. And then, oh, look, here's the Stormtrooper. Ha, sorry. So there's the Stormtrooper. This is the one I put on my earring. So there's that one. And then I couldn't remember who this was, but you know, it was Inky from, you know, the fish one, Finding Nemo. There we go. You made me ink. You remember. So yeah. And then, you know, the bird. So I got literally like 25. It was like $10, $15, something like that. And then I think it's $3 for shipping. Because I did not want to guess. I wanted the ones I wanted. I did get a couple of doubles, which is fine, because then I can make extras for friends. So those are the adorables. There's a lot of them. We're not going to see them all. Moving on. Oh, my bag. I want to show you my bag. So this is the Pop Loungefly bag for the Ewoks. It's the crossbody. And I do love this bag. Sometimes with the barrel bags, because they didn't make them with the longer straps, I have a habit of setting them down and forgetting them. That's why I like these bags, plus of the type of adjustable strap that it has. And then, of course, remember I said I put C-3PO on it. C-3PO! So, and it's very cute. And the lining, it says Pop and Star Wars on the inside. There you go. And it's a great size bag. Again, it has 2 straps, and it says Pop. And it's covered in the Ewoks, and it's a very neutral color. So I wore that today with my Star Wars jumper that I'm wearing. And now we're moving on to our Grail Mail. So let's see what we got today. Honestly, I don't even remember. It's pretty sad when you don't even remember. Whether it's what you ordered or if it's an actual surprise. So let's see what we got. Oh, it's from Florida. So this is actually, I believe, from the park. It's park mail. And I do always get excited about park mail. But honestly, like I said, I don't always remember what it is that I got. Well, it looks like whatever it is. Oh, now I remember. Oh, I've been waiting. Oh, it looks like it might have gotten a little bit smushed. So this is the Tinkerbell hat from the park. So I'm really, okay, that did, that did not go as, there we go. From the hat shop at the park. I have started collecting these. It's like the ears. I am trying to find the Cheshire Cat one, but apparently that one is rare, the original one. And then there's also an Alice's Tea Party one that is also rare that I'm still looking for. So if you see them in the wild, I'm looking for them. But as you can see, this one is super beautiful. It's the Tinkerbell one. She has her wings. These are very expensive. They are made by Disney, and they are very high quality. It's a velvet hat with her Tink wings and the flowers, the fluff, and then of course it has the cameo that has Tink on it. So this is like a new thing for me, but again, it falls into technically the ears category, ears and ear hats, I guess. So yes, super excited. So glad that that came. I was wondering what had happened to it. Okay, moving on. And let's see. Oh, this one's from Loungefly. Wonder what it is. That's pretty bad when you don't, you're like, oh, it's from Loungefly, but you don't remember what it is. Again, because I know it's not the limited edition bag I ordered, because the box is clearly too small for that. Clearly too small for that. Oh, these are my Disney dresses. Okay, from Stitch Shop. So, I know I've told you guys before about my obsession with having all my matching outfits. But this is, I think, the first time that I've opened a bag, and you guys have actually got to see the dresses that I've gotten on camera. So the first one is the Snow White. So let's open it and have a look-see. Now the only thing with Stitch Shop is you have to be careful with because they don't have like a size chart. You are really just guessing. So, depending on which cut the dress is, they run incredibly small. I had to do a lot of research before I ordered, because even though I lost a whole 100 pounds, we've said this before, and mostly I fit into smalls and extra smalls, but with Stitch Shop you have to be very, very careful. So I had to do a lot of research before I purchased my dresses. So this is actually a medium, and I could have fit into a small, but because of my chest, that would have been, it would have been a little snug. So this is a medium, and it does come with a belt, and it also comes with a pin. So I am very anxious to put this on, and again, you guys will eventually get to see me in all my little outfits. This one I would like to get an actual bag that will match it. So let me get closer so you can see the print. You see the, the little men, the dwarves. There is a dwarf bag that I actually would love to get my hands on. It's very rare, but that's the one I want for this dress. And then this next dress I already have a bag for, so I'm actually really excited that it finally arrived. I actually have 3 bags. 1 handbag and 2 mini backpacks. And I believe you guys have already seen the bags. But this is the Cinderella dress. And again, it also has the belt and then the custom pin. So, and in case you were not aware, right now, these were on clearance on loungefly.com. And I believe for the remainder of the weekend, they're an additional 20% off. So they are normally $130, and I got them for $60. So definitely, if that's something that you're interested in, I would flock there before all the sizes are gone. And one more box. Oh my goodness, it's from the UK, guys. Do you know what that means? This is my bag from Hong Kong. It's the anniversary bag. Yes, I've been waiting. I really thought I was going to have to wait longer, to be honest. Gotta be careful though, we don't want to cut it. So I was really excited because though it's not loungefly, it does look like a loungefly bag. It is a little larger. And you might have seen live pictures on the internet. So this is the Hong Kong anniversary bag from the Disney park. So like I said, it is significantly larger than the loungefly bags, but it is very much in the loungefly style. But look at this baby, she is gorgeous. Look at the sequins, they sparkle. I love sequins, I just love, love, love it. And of course it has side pockets, they're not fake, they're real. And it has beautiful, beautiful straps. Look at that, we're talking high quality. Ears and a bow. And of course it has its park tag so that you know that it's official Disney for real, not some fake garbage off of Amazon. It's gorgeous. And just so that you see the size difference, let me grab one of my bags off of the shelf. So this is the loungefly bag versus the Hong Kong anniversary bag. Do you see the difference? There's a significant size difference. But I'm telling you, the quality is just as good. The quality is phenomenal. I mean, it's Disney. It's a Disney bag, so it is absolutely going to be quality. I mean, I love this bag. I'm so happy. And Anne Waite over in London, she got it for me. I'm so excited. So happy to have it in my hands. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, really, the bow is, I mean, it's very, very stiff material. I mean, this is heavy duty. And let's look inside. And I do love that the zipper is black. I mean, it's just really, oh, look inside. The lining. They're gold polka dots. I love custom linings. It's so pretty. Oh, I don't know if I'll actually use it. I mean, it's so pretty. I would hate to see it damaged. And then the bottom, it says Hong Kong Disneyland 15. So it's the 15th anniversary of Disneyland Hong Kong. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so we've covered everything. Everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed my phone cases, the doorables, our pop keychains and pop pins, our Grail Mail, and of course my beautiful Hong Kong bag. And I do hope that you will join us again soon. I will try to have some more great stuff for you guys to look at. Trying to make sure that I haven't missed anything, that we haven't forgotten anything. You guys have seen all my pop keychains, my hat, my pins. Nope, it looks like we've covered everything. And remember, if you did miss the Bambi release, if you shoot me a comment, oh no, not Bambi, sorry, the Mandalorian. If you missed the Mandalorian, blah, 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 shoot me a comment and maybe you could be the person who gets the extra, all right? So thanks again for sitting with me, and I will see you next time.